just got caught in 4K, put your hands up. I just caught you in 4K, put your hands up.
Hit that like and subscribe button. This is a threat. Well, that left a dent. Luckily, no one who cleans this house is subscribed.
They finally let me outdoors again, so I can show you guys this thing. What is this? We turned it into a HPA monster. So we started off by 3D printing parts for it, and then we were like, oh, it'll be cool to actually make it functioning because this is a broken old gun of mine. So we put a HPA in here and got a nice cylinder. I know you guys love seeing stuff like that. So I'm gonna test it for you guys. I'll show you guys how it shoots right now. Alright, you guys remember when I said this thing is medieval? So we need all this with it for currently, because we're testing it. This is like version half or something. It's not even version 1. So I'm gonna just show you. Oh, safety doesn't work or anything. Once this thing is in there, it's live, so fucking be careful. Okay. Well, our PSI died out. That's why I was shooting close. So we're at about 50 PSI now. That's its thing's stopping point, and it is gonna shoot at full power. So let's go ahead and see that. Alright, I hope that was visible for you guys because I'm really scared to shoot this thing back doors.
Hey everyone, we're finally indoors. We can appreciate all the things that have been 3D printed that were not shown outdoors. We're gonna start from the front of the gun and slowly go to the rear. So first thing we got here is a Pbs1 suppressor. This is the suppressor that you guys saw in the AK video. We ended up re-tapping the rear with actually a new thread, and it fits perfect on here. We heated up a hammer and it worked perfect. So I just slapped this baby on there, 14mm negative thread, just like every other 3D print or every other airsoft gun. Next we got is this not grenade launcher, but it's a gas shotgun shell launcher. It works exactly as if it is a grenade launcher. You just slap the baby in here, press this button in the rear, and it fires a shotgun shell. Depending on what kind you have, that's the type of spread or direct slug shot you should expect. Next thing we got here, it slaps straight onto a lower. It's a skull grip, magwell, I don't know, cover or whatever you guys want to call it. It's very, very comfortable to hold. This is printed out of PETG, Jinos PETG. Every filament here you see is by Jinos. If it wasn't for them, I don't think it would come out this good or on the first try. Back here, I'm going to take off this safety tape, so, you know, for outdoor reasons, but we're indoor now, so we don't need it. We got this really, really cool pistol grip for airsoft, of course. It has a lot of nice mounts in the back, so it'll fit on almost every type of gearbox. And speaking of gearbox, we have here not our functioning, but just the external looks of it, our gearbox with a new cylinder, which is a really, really nice color. We have a 3D printed riser on our sight here. It's a micro sight, and it has a red dot as well, which is really, really cool. And you guys can see here, it came out really nice. I really liked it on the gun, so that's why I kept it on here. Next thing is this Canted Sight. It's kind of like a 45-degree tilt, but it was for a sight. But I used it here, down here, for a grip to kind of mimic the B25 from Tarkov. You guys can see if I hold it, it's sideways. And I really love that look, so I decided to just, you know, keep it on here. Next, we have two pieces in one. We have a Raptor charging handle, and we also have an extended arm for opening the bullet exit, whatever it's called. Now you can see this part I printed out of PETG, Jinos's, because I want that extra use and I don't want it to wear out as easy. And I printed the back in PLA just to get that specific details on the charging handle. So that's that. And moving on to not our final piece, but a teaser for what's going to be the video after the AK video, which is going to be out in a week from here, is this little block mag. Now, this is a block mag, not a drum mag, because it's a lot more blocky. It's not actually going to look like this. This is actually going to be cut and made to the appropriate size, but this is kind of like a teaser into the next project. It's pretty much just a high cap mag made into a drum mag. So this is for the next video. And the last thing I have here that's 3D printed that I want to show you guys, this is actually our second HPA gun, which is not in the works to be in a video yet, but maybe if we get enough views on this airsoft stuff, it will be. Last thing we have here is this muzzle brake. Again, this was printed for the AK project, but was never used because I like the silencer a lot more. And just for you guys, I am going to put this block mag in here just to kind of give a rough view of what it's going to look like. And it's not going to be like this. This is a very rough view. It's actually going to be snug. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to cut this high cap mag close enough to where it just sits to right about here. So that's going to be for the next video. Anything else you guys want to see, let me know down below, or anything you guys want me to print in specific down below. And once again, everything you guys can see here is made by someone else, so I will put the links in the description. And don't forget, Jinos' 3D printer filament is what you want to use if you want to get really good prints and you want to get strong prints the first time. In the next version of this, you guys should expect not to see all of this, and hopefully we can get the battery to work from here and only have this one thing sticking out. All these wires, everything, we plan on making it from here because we don't want to have to do this. We want it to be very mobile as well. And then after we get that version done, we're actually going to make a quick connector and stuff so we could actually have it on a backpack, and then we'll start doing those live airsoft videos for you guys. So you guys just saw version half. Now I'm going to be trying to HPA all my guns from here on out because it's really easy to put the trigger wherever I want it. This is airsoft, of course. You can't turn this into a real gun. I don't plan on making that anyway. This is just purely for fun because HPA guns are like $300–400, and I just wanted to see if I could 3D print it, which I can. We are doing the outside accessories 3D printer as well, so you guys get to see that. Links for all of that is down in the description below. If you guys want to print any of this first time perfectly, make sure you guys get Jinos 3D printer filament, and we are testing out their PETG as well, which is working perfect. See you guys.
I'm going to buy a car today.
I don't trust something like